Today I am going to discuss the chapter Bhakti movement through this video. Bhakti movement, an important landmark in the cultural history of medieval India, was a silent revolution in society brought about a galaxy of socio-religious reformer, a revolution known as Bhakti movement. This movement was responsible for many rites and rituals associated with the worship of God by Hindus, Muslims, and Sikh of the Indian subcontinent. For example, Kirtan at a Hindu temple, Qawwali at the Dargah, and the singing of Gurbani at the Gurudwara are all derived from the Bhakti movement of medieval India. The leader of this Hindu revivalist movement was Shankaracharya, a great thinker and distinguished philosopher, and this movement was propounded by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Namdev, Tukaram, Jaydev. Movement major achievement was its abolition of idol worship. Origin. The movement which emphasizes primarily these ideas was a Bhakti movement. Devotions to God, Bhakti to God was accepted as salvation. It is originated in South India and largely spread throughout the India to Bengal and northern India. The Alvars, which literally means those immersed in the God, were Vaishnava, poet sant who sang praise of Vishnu as they traveled from one place to another. Like the Alvars, the Salva Nayar's poets were influential. The Tirumurai and compilations of the hymns on Shiva by 63 Nayar's poet Sant developed into an influential sculptures in the Saivism. Nirguna and Saguna. The Bhakti movement of Hindus saw two ways of imagining the nature of the divine, Nirguna and Saguna. Nirguna Brahman was a concept of ultimate reality as a formless without attributes or the quality. Saguna Brahmans, in the contrast, was invoiced and developed as with the form of attributes and quality. It is the same Brahman but viewed from two perspectives, one from the Nirguni knowledge focus and the other from Saguni love focus, united as a Krishna in the Gita. Nirguna Bhakta's poetry, where Jana Shrai or the had roots in the knowledge, Saguna Bhakti poetry where Prema Shrai or with the roots in love. Features of the Bhakti movement is unity of God or one God. Bhakti intensive love and devotions, the only way to salvations. Repetitions of the true name, self-surrender, condemnations of rituals, ceremonies and blind faith. Rejections of idol worship by many sons. Open-mindedness about deciding religious matter. No distinctions of different caste, higher or low. Expansions. The Sufi Sant of the Muslim also emphasizes the devotions to the Allah. The spiritual earring made Kabir, Guru Nanak, Mirabai, Surdas, Tulsidas, Chaitanya and the great exponents of the Bhakti movement. A more effective method for spreading of Bhakti ideology was the use of local languages. Under the impact of the Muslim rule, the Hindus had suffered a lot, materially, morally, and spiritually. The Muslims ruler in general wanted to enforce the Islamic law on the Hindus. During the course of time, several evil practices and had crept into the Hindu society. There was a lot of caste and class distinctions. Several divisions had occurred. Expansion. Fortunately, with the foreign invaders, some Sufi Muslim Sant had also came to India and settled here. They were very liberal-minded. They emphasized the virtues of love and devotions, brotherhood and equality, etc. This helped to bring the two communities nearer. It has also helped to harmonize the conflicting interests. The Hindus realized that it was difficult to drive away the Muslim ruler and Muslim from India. India. On the other hand, the Muslim also appreciated that the Hindus were in absolute majority and it was impossible to force all of them to embrace Islam. So, under the impact of the new movement, both sides started making efforts for coming closer to each other. The Bhakti Sant were social reformer also. They condemned several social levels. The Sufi Sant like Khwaja Muhyiddin Chishti, Baqiyya Kaki, Nizamuddin Aulia, and Nasruddin Chirage Delhi, etc., attempted to restrain the fanaticism of the Muslim and tried to bring them nearer to the Hindus. Sons of Bhakti movement, the worship of Rama was popularized by the Sant Ramananda. He considered Rama as a supreme god. Women outcast were the most famous of the Rama Bhaktis were the Tulsi Das who wrote the Ramcharitra Manas. Kabir. Kabir believed that the way to God was through the personally experienced bhakti or devotions. He believed that the Creator is one. Guru Nanak. He was born in Taiwandi. From the early age, he showed the leaning towards a spiritual life. He was helpful to the poor and needy. His disciples called themselves Sikh. Guru Nanak personality combined in itself simplicity and peacefulness. Guru Nanak objectives was to remove the existing corruptions and degrading practices in the society. The love for Krishna was also expressed through the songs of the Mirabai. Widowed at early age, she believed in a spiritual marriage with her Lord. Her poems have quality of their own and are popular even today. The Vaishnavite movement spread east through the efforts of Chaitanya. Chaitanya considered Krishna not as a mere incarnation of the Vishnu but as the highest form of God. Sufism. The Sufi movement was social religious movement of 14th to 16th century. They had gone through the various religious texts of India and had come into contact with the great religion from very near and realized its inner values according to their developed Islamic philosophy, which at last gave the birth to the Sufi movement. This movement influenced both the Muslim and the Hindus and thus provided a common platform for the two. Though the Sufis were devout Muslim, yet they differed from the Orthodox Muslim. While the former believed in the inner purity, the latter believed in external conduct. The union of the human soul with the God through the love and devotion was essence of the teaching of Sufi Sant. They were called the Sufis as they were garments of the wool as their basis of poverty. The Sufis did not attach importance to the namaz, hajj and celibacy. That's why they were misunderstood by the Orthodox Muslim. They regarded singing and dancing as a method of inducing a state of ataxia which brought one nearer to realizations of God. Khwaja Muhyiddin Chishti was a great Sufi Sant of the India. The Chishti order was established in India by him. He was born in 1143 AD in the Sistan in the Persia. Farid Uddin Ganje Shakhar. Fariduddin Ganje Shakhar was another great Sufi Sant of India. He was popularly known as Baba Farid. He was a great disciple of Sheikh Muhyiddin Chishti. He was deeply respected in Delhi. He was surrounded by a large number of people whenever he visited Delhi. Nizamuddin Aulia. Nizamuddin Aulia was the most famous of the Chishti Sant. He was disciple of the Baba Farid. He came to Delhi in 1258 and settled in the village Chiaspur near Delhi. In his life, 7 sultanates ruled over the Delhi, but he did not go to any of them. I hope all of you understand this chapter very well. This video will definitely help you to understand this chapter. Thank you, student. Have a nice day.